All right, all right.
Put all of us on screen. Yeah, there'll be a few seconds of,
Yep.
All right, so I'm just going to start playing right now. And then after I do that, Nigun, yeah, there'll be a few seconds of,
Yep.
All right, after I do that, yeah, there'll be a few seconds of,
Yep.
After I do that. Welcome everybody to AC Reboot's annual Hanukkah fundraiser. We're just checking out the sound, make sure everything works at the last possible second. Someone says there might be a little bit of a feedback loop. How is the sound now? Has everything been fixed up? And if you are listening out in Facebook world or YouTube land or whatever, please say hi in the chat. Let us know you're there. We can't see you unless you chat with us, unfortunately. And if you are listening out in Facebook world or YouTube land or whatever. So let's try that again. So I'm actually 15 seconds ahead of all of you in live stream world. And so there's a little bit of a time warp that takes place. And so when you check out listening to Facebook, I'm actually 15 seconds, you're hearing 15 seconds into my past. So there's a weird little overlap there, a little one of the hijinks of live streaming. Anyway, welcome everybody. Please say hi in the chat box. welcome. It's great to think you're there. So that's wonderful. My name is Ami Yares. I'm going to keep playing for a little bit longer, and then the folks from Alliance and ACRe will introduce themselves.
Have you seen the whitest fog rising from the bog? The water's warm, the air is freezing, these harbingers of fall. And underneath this root rock well, the water's on the rise. As these drops of crimson start to spread, oh, this is harvest time. Well, this pool of crimson will catch your eye. You be driving by. Stop a minute to rest your mind. Will you thank yourself and dine? And all this beauty passes from season to century. You're best catching while the moment lasts. From winter's icy rise. Let it last now. Let me take you in my arms. Let it last now. But we haven't got too long. Let it last now. Let me take you in my arms. Let it last now. But we haven't got too long. Well, there's beauty in every season, in everything you feel. The cuts so rough they might just heal. The scars are yours to seal. Well, you can clasp your hands together or just choose to set them free. Well, the choice is yours and yours alone. Just don't lather up misery. And let it last now. Let me take you in my arms. Let it last now. Well, we haven't got too long. Let it last now. Let me take you in my arms. Let it last now. Well, we haven't got too long. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold So you better let it last now. Let me take you in my arms. Let it last now. Well, we haven't got too long. So you better let it last now. Let me take you in my arms. So you better let it last now. Well, we haven't got too long.
So I'm going to pass it over now to Howard Jaffe of Alliance.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone to our first annual virtual Chanukah party. Hopefully next year, we'll be able to meet all in person in the synagogue. Also, I'd like to give you a brief history of the synagogue for those that don't know, and the Alliance colony. The synagogue was built approximately 135 years ago, and it's been in use for those total 135 years. And it's been the cornerstone of the Alliance colony. Now, the Alliance colony was a farming community started with money from the Baron de Hirsch Fund to take Jews from all over, get them on farmland, and have them be more or less self-sustainable in the colony, helping each other. Also, now we have ACRe, which is the Alliance Community Reboot. And the Alliance Community Reboot works in conjunction a lot with the synagogue. And we all work together to bring beautiful programs to the synagogue and to the acronym is ACRe. And to ACRe through having a lot of young people and a lot of Shabbatones where people can come down and enjoy our little synagogue and enjoy the farmland that surrounds it. The synagogue's located in Pittsgrove Township, which is part of Salem County in southern New Jersey, in between Atlantic City and Philadelphia. And the synagogue is surrounded by all these farm fields, which ACRe is working towards growing organic on and teaching sustainable agriculture to young Jewish people who are interested in that. And I wanted to welcome everyone, and I want to thank, we have many benefactors, and I want to thank ROI, which is one contributor, and the Schusterman Foundation. Hopefully we have some of those people here with us tonight that are going to enjoy the show. And as far as Ami goes, Ami's been what we call our house band for our Hanukkah parties in the past that we were able to have live in the synagogue. Ami's music has always been excellent, and we've always had great parties. So without too much more said, again, my name's Howard Jaffe. I'm a trustee for the synagogue and a caretaker, and also on the board of the Alliance Community Reboot. I welcome everyone to our Hanukkah party, and hopefully people will be in touch and be able to come and join us for live events at the synagogue and events through ACRe. So again, I'm going to turn over the show to Ami. So everybody give a big hand for Ami, who's always done an excellent job with everything. Looking forward to seeing everyone. Everyone, may you be blessed with health, happiness, and be blessed by Hashem. Thank you all very much for coming, and thank everyone that's been supportive to us. So sit back and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Howard. It's more than just being a musician for the synagogue. My family also has farming roots in Jersey, though we haven't taken a deep dive the way Alliance has. My family had a chicken farm a great while ago that my mom grew up on, up in Toms River. So when I see this happening, it's just one of those beautiful heritage connection things that you don't anticipate happening. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting here with ancestors of a farm. I'm an ancestor of a farm, and it couldn't be more important in this day and age to get back to the earth and to reconnect with it. So in honor of Hanukkah, I'm going to play a song by an Israeli musician, Avram Tal, called Orot, Lights. I'll throw a couple more songs about lights and stuff, but...
שבהם היית, עולמות שראית וגילית, כל השאלות שבדרך שאלת, לפעמים לא העזת לגלות אורות מהרבים. בשתי שניות חולפים חיי אל מול עיניי, כל עוד מזמן אחר הלב אומר והתעורר מהר.
Just to give you a translation of the chorus, it's that these lights are flickering in a few seconds, flashing before my life and in front of my eyes, and voices from another time calling out to my heart, and my heart says to wake up quickly.
כל הדרכים נפתחות לפניך, מתגלות מול עיניך בחייך, כל התהיות נעלמות ברגע, רק שברור מה חשוב ומה פחות, אור מהרבים. בשתי שניות חולפים חיי אל מול עיניי, כל עוד מזמן אחר הלב אומר להתעורר מהר. כל הזיכרונות נותר עליך, מתגלות מול עיניך בחייך, כל התהיות נעלמות ברגע, ועכשיו ברור מה חשוב ומה פחות, אורות מהרבים. בשתי שניות חולפים חיי אל מול עיניי, כל עוד מזמן אחר הלב אומר להתעורר מהר.
We'll do another one loosely related to light.
נסתי מאילת, 20 קרבים בעקבותיי, רק עם אור הבוקר עצמתי את עיניי, רץ ורץ ולוקח את הזמן, חבר שלי, חבר של השטן, היא מגיעה הביתה לפני צריכה אולי עוד שנה שינה. השטן נקל בי וגבה לי מטבעות, בליתי את הלילה לקלמל במערות, רץ ורץ ולוקח את הזמן, חבר שלי, חבר של השטן, היא מגיעה הביתה לפני שיחה אולי או סוד שעה שינה.
So the story behind this one is that a hip-hop artist in Israel, Sagol 59, Purple 59 is the translation, but he goes by Sagol, came to me and he said, Ami, I'm going to make an album of Grateful Dead songs in Hebrew because he loves them. So we sat down and we put together the Promised Land, a collection of Dead songs in Hebrew.
Headed out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep last night till the morning came around. Said I'll run, but I'm taking my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I got two reasons why I lie awake each lonely night. Well, the first one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, and she's my cross to lay. Second one is prison, babe. Well, sheriff's on my trail. Well, if he catches her with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Reno, babe in Warren, Tennessee. First one says she's got my child, but it don't look like me. Said I'll run 'em, but I'm taking my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, well, I just might get some sleep tonight. יש אישה ברמלה ואחד במעלות, אומרת שעשינו בין הבעולות, דומה לי כלל. רץ ורץ ולוקח את הזמן, חבר שלי, חבר של השטן, היא מגיעה הביתה לפני שיחה אולי יתפוס עוד שעה שינה. יש שתי סיבות, יש לי לבכות כל יום כל שעה. הראשונה זאת חננה, אדונת אהובה, השנייה זה בית הסוהר, שוטרים בעקבותיי, ואם יקבצו אותי כל חיי. I got a wife in Reno, babe, one in Cherokee. First one says she's got my child, but it don't look like me. Said I want him, but I'm taking my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight.
Thank you. So I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to turn it over to William and Malia. This is a song called The Highlands. It's song about New Jersey, so aptly appropriate for where we are all dedicating this evening to. Dedication, no pun intended. Chanukah does mean dedication. So this is called The Highlands. It's about another song with the theme of light, the lighthouse being a beacon of hope.
from the I've seen the highlands, the Hudson and the narrow sea across. From below you saw her rise and all the passing ships, now an echo of a light down below. Traveler's eyes climb the hill for a hold on hope. Stake a stake for the wanderer to hold. Respond for vagabond to keep and to repeat. Where rising you when nothing could go wrong. Wrong, we go high, high, high we go home. We go high, high, high we go home. Well, light shine down into the harbor. Right there you're staring to the rise. And wide awake in this evening light, well, I knew she'd done me right. But when the morning comes, would walk away alone. Alone, we go high, high, high we go home. We go high, 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 high we go. Now you watch her staring off into the distance. Something that was gone once was found. Now her eyes are shut, she sleeps at night and dreams of days of old. Now we're turning pages, stories being told. Being told, being told. We go high, 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 high we go to home. We go high, 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 high we go to home. We go high, 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 high we go to home.
Thank you very much. I'm going to hand it over now to William and Malia for a few words. William is my connection to the farm. So William, thank you. And Malia, thank you for having me here again.
Thank you. I'm going to move out of the way here. We're going to do a little candle lighting together.
We're going to light the candles, and we hope everyone's virtually lighting along and saying the blessings with us and enjoying the light with us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam She'asa nisim avoteinu bayamim hahem ba'azman hazeh.
Ma'od zor Yeshuati b'chanae b'shabei Tinkum בתפילתי, ושם תודה נזבח. יתכין מטבח, יצם נבח, אז אגמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכה מזבח, אז אגמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכת המזבח. All right, back to you.
Thank you for lighting the candles with us. Thank you, Ami. This is a beautiful event. I wanted to just share a quick Torah thought inspired by the 4 beautiful candles burning behind me and that are hopefully burning in all of your homes and everyone who's tuning in. So tonight we light 4 candles, and as we know, over the 8 nights of Hanukkah, we gradually ascend, lighting 1 more candle for every night. And many people may know, but this is a famous debate in the Talmud between Hillel and Shammai, who were 2 great sages of the Mishnah who often had opposite positions on various ritual matters. And one of them is this. Hillel said, we start with 1 candle and we light 1 more every night until we get up to 8. Whereas Shammai said we should start with 8 candles and light 1 less every night, and the last night end up with 1. So obviously we wound up going with Hillel. Hillel won the debate, so to speak. But if we look at the reasons behind both positions, Hillel said we start with 1 and go up to 8 because we should always go up in holiness and not down. So beautiful thought, and we go with him. But if we look at what Shammai said, why would he have said start with 8 and go down to 1? He said we start with 8 and go down to 1 because we want to be like the way that the offerings were throughout the days of Sukkot. On Sukkot, on the first day of Sukkot, there were 8 bulls sacrificed. On the second, there were 7, 6, 5, and they went down until on the 8th day of Sukkot, there was only 1. Okay, but then the question is, okay, but why? I mean, if we already have this principle that we should always go up in holiness and not down, why use Sukkot then as a template for doing it a different way and going down every night? And I think perhaps the answer is that historically, if you look at the book of Maccabees, there's actually a good deal of historic evidence that perhaps Hanukkah, in fact, is Sukkot, in that both are 8-day holidays. And if you think about it, Hanukkah is the celebration of the Maccabee armies finally reclaiming and rededicating the Holy Temple, which had been under Greek rule and not accessible to the Jews for years. And so the holiday of Sukkot that we just celebrated a couple of months ago, they couldn't celebrate it in the Holy Temple the way that they would have. And now, 2 months later, they finally reclaimed the Beit HaMikdash, the Holy Temple, and they have a celebration that's a rededication, but it is Sukkot. They decided, let's celebrate Sukkot now because we couldn't do it 2 months ago. And so there's an 8-day celebration that we've now started to call Hanukkah to remember this rededication, but that it actually was a celebration of Sukkot, which they couldn't do 2 months before. So I find that just very interesting that one holiday is in fact another holiday. It's just kind of a little bit of a mind warp, but it's actually extremely inspirational, I think, for us now when so many of our plans over the last years and months have gone awry, and we haven't been able to celebrate milestones or family moments or gatherings in the way that we had hoped and we had planned that we would. But we learned from our ancestors this resilience that there's always time. We can always seize a new moment of rededication, and we can hearken back and say, okay, we should have done Sukkot in September, but heck, we're going to do it now because now is when we have the moment. And just thinking about our beautiful synagogue that we are all kind of metaphorically, spiritually gathered in right now, and all the resilience and flexibility that the founders of that synagogue and everyone through this moment has shown to stay together as a community and to come together tonight virtually and to be able to say, we're going to seize this moment and make community, even though it's not the way we imagined it, but it's going to be special and unique, and maybe even, in some ways better than it could have been in its own right, I think is really seizing that spirit of the Maccabees, saying we're celebrating Sukkot now in December, and we're rededicating ourselves to this sort of timeless moment of being together whenever we can. So I'm so glad that we're all here together now and to be able to enjoy Ami's beautiful music. And we hope that through all of your support of the Alliance Community Reboot and of Alliance Synagogue, we'll be able to gather again virtually and again in person together soon. Thank you, Ami.
Thank you, Maya. I'm going to play one more, and then we have a special guest who's going to join us tonight, Eitan Kantor on fiddle. Ordinarily, Eitan and I would be playing side by side, but distance, a pandemic, a couple things got in the way of that. Anyway, this is another traditional, one of my favorite Chanukah songs. Before I pass it off to Eitan, I'm going to say hi to my family who's watching on the first floor of the house right now. This is, I believe, my nephew Yochai's first live stream concert with me, as well as my daughter Maya. So hi, everybody. Mwah. And without further ado, I'm going to welcome to the proverbial, metaphorical, actual screen. And I invite you to take a moment, maybe stand up, stretch as you're able. And let's shake it up a little bit. Eitan will be playing selections from David Bowie's unreleased klezmer album, Let's Tanz. So get ready to rock.
Hello, happy Chanukah. Can you hear me all right? Great, I got a thumbs up. I'm Eitan. It's good to be back with you. I'm coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri, where I have the wonderful honor of getting to spend this quarantine era with my Saba, who's actually my grandfather, who's actually here in the room with me. We spend our days trying to get our Alexa speaker to recognize whichever Yiddish song we're requesting, and then when she can't recognize the Yiddish, we just end up listening to Willie Nelson. So anyway, I'm so happy to be back with you. Last year, one of my sweet memories from this concert with the Alliance, besides all the dancing and the singing and the beautiful teachings, was driving home in the back of Ami's car and feeling nauseous from all of the latkes and the jelly donuts that I ate. So I haven't tasted any latkes yet this year, but in your honor, because of this concert, we acquired 16 pounds of potatoes, and as soon as the concert's over, we're going to start grading. So wish me luck for that. I can't remember if Ami asked me to play 15 minutes of dance music or an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm just going to keep playing, and Ami can butt in whenever it's time. I invite you all to stand up, get on your toes, or get on your feet in spirit, and just enjoy the Freilich music. Moishe yemes, Moishe yemes, Vesoira soyemes, Moishe yemes, Moishe yemes, Vesoira soyemes. Chanukah, oh Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let the body below the menorah. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Tables to play with the rock of the youth. And while we are praying, your candles are burning low. One voice light they share us the light to remind us of days ago. One voice light they share us the light to remind us of days Oy ve'samachta, oy ve'chagecha, ve'hayita sameach. Ve'samachta, oy ve'chagecha, ve'hayita sameach. Di-di-da-da-dai, oh, ay, 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 ay. gonna play one more song for you, unless Ami wants some more songs. Otherwise, this is gonna be the last one from Odessa. Happy Chanukah! Can't wait to be with you all soon. Sending you my love.
Eitan Kantor, everybody. Big round of applause. Whew. Feeling that. We'll do another Hanukkah song and then throw some other stuff in. We'll keep the dancing upbeat.
בנו חושך לגרש, בידינו אור האש, כל אחד הוא אור קטן, וכולנו אור איתן. צור החושך על עצמו, צורה מבני האור, צור החושך על עצמו, צורה מבני האור. בנו חושך לגרש, בידינו אור ואש, כל אחד הוא אור קטן, וכולנו אור איתן. צורה חושך על עצמו, צורה מבני האור, צורה חושך על עצמו, צורה מבני האור. לי 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 oh לי 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 צורה חושך על השחור, צורה מבני האור, צורה חושך על הצחור, צורה מבני האור.
So actually, I'm going to play a new tune for you right now called Them Lights, also inspired by what we're experiencing these days. And so I don't recommend you raising any lights right now, but metaphorically to raise some lights within yourself and within your community, because we could use a lot of that.
Take flight into the arms of the night. Sightlines behind the common view. Well, these skies might clear up, silver might just where you want to find it. There's always something going wrong. Won't you sing along? Something in our voices might just matter. So raise them lights high above our heads. We'll let them shine all night. We'll let them shine. Ain't we all the dust? Finally moving matter. Smashed together then, bouncing off the other. When it seems to hurt too much, where's the better ways to be? Neither here nor there, something's got to budge. The darkness here doesn't need to last. Need to last. So you raise them lights high above our heads. We'll let them shine all night. We'll let them shine. One for me, one for you. We'll let them shine all this big blue world. Well, round out the darkness, let the love shine through. Well, there's work to be done, and there's songs to be sung. Let us dance this dance. Time has come. So you raise them lights high above our heads. We'll let them shine all night. We'll let them shine. So raise them lights high above our heads. We'll let them shine all night. We'll let them shine.
So thank you for letting me share that with you guys. Hopefully it'll record it at some point. Who's all out there still? Where are you all calling in from? Where are you zooming in from? I know we got a bunch of people in Jersey, obviously, and St. Louis with Eitan. Put in the chat box where are you coming in from. And I'm gonna do a Dylan song now. You're starting to catch the vein of the stuff I like. Getting some weird tuning stuff over here. I'm gonna go back to just the acoustic stuff 1 second.
Yes, every man can be replaced. Yes, every distance is not near. So I try to remember every face of every man who's ever put me here. I see my light come shining from the west out to the east. Any day now, oh, any day now, I shall be released. Now they're standing in this lonely crowd.
You have 11% battery. Okay.
There's a man who's not to blame. All day long I hear him shouting so loud, crying out that he's been framed. I see my light come shining from the west out to the east. Oh, any day now. Oh, any day now. Oh, I shall be released. It's every man needs protection. They say that every man must fall, but I swear I see my reflection somewhere high above this wall. I see my light come shining from the west out to the east. Oh, any day now. Oh, any day now. I shall be released. I see my light come shining. Oh, from the west out to the east. Any day now. Oh, any day now. Oh, I shall be released.
And I'm going to hand it back over to William and Malia briefly. I'm going to tune this guitar up. I realize there's a wickedly out of tune string here, so give me a second, folks.
Thanks, Ami. It sounds good to us, by the way. We don't notice. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. This is, I would say, almost better than being in person, but it's not, because when you're in person at the shul, especially, and hear Ami playing, the acoustics there are amazing, and it sounds even better than it does here. But I would like to take the opportunity to thank everyone for joining us tonight. And I see a few people from ROI, which is a community that both Ami and I are members of. It is sponsored by the Schusterman Family Foundation, and they gave us a grassroots grant to produce this evening for you. So we thank the Charles and Lynn Schusterman Family Foundation for their gift and making this possible. Thank you. And this is a free event. If you are inspired by what we're doing here, we had plans to do a lot more of this in person in the last year, but we have not been able to. There is a donation link right here. It's donate.acreboot.org. This is a PayPal giving fund donation, which means that we have qualified to receive all proceeds without any fees. So 100% of your donation will go to us, and we are doing this to support Alliance Synagogue. So we would use this to produce more events in the future. Everyone who is involved tonight, especially Howard and Malia and me, and also Gail Reichman and Helene Grin and Dan Pelberg and Aaron Muller in Germany, are all we do this as a volunteer. So if you can make a small donation, it helps with future events. So again, the link is right here, donate.acreboot.org. Any amount, you know, it's like give what you like, or just pass it along to someone who might. Ami, how's your tuning coming along? Actually, we could go split screen.
I'm doing fantastic now. Everything is back in. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So actually, I think let's bring Eitan back up for another ditty, and then I'll close out the night. But also, thank you again, everybody, for allowing us into your homes this evening. And yes, please donate to AC Reboot. It is an incredible space. If you haven't seen it yourself, come. Even now, drive by, check it out. My wife and I and daughter love taking long drives, and well, we used to like it more now that she only listens to Elmo and Carolina in My Mind by James Taylor. Anyway, I digress. But let's put Eitan back on and bring some more light into this.
All right, I'm gonna play maybe a little quick klezmer medley, and then I'll sing a nigun. Hopefully, well, I will invite you to sing along in your homes, and I also invite you, Saba, to sing along with me if you would like. This is Otazoi, and there's a little audience participation here. So when I go, you have to say Otazoi, which means like this. And then I go, and you say Gitazoi, which means it's good like this. So you'll know when it's coming, and I'll do it with you. Otazoi. Gitazoi. Otazoi. Gitazoi. Yeah. Otazoi. Gitazoi. right, let's maybe sing one quick one together. And since you're all on mute, you can sing as loud and as in tune or out of tune as you want, and we'll love you either way. I mean, that would be true. We would love you either way, even if you were in person singing out of tune. But especially, all the more so tonight, we still love you. This is an Eitan Katz tune. That's the whole A part. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Ay, 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 diddy-di-dum. Ay, 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 diddy-di-dum. Ay, diddy-di-di-dum. Beautiful Saba. One more time. Diddy-di-dum. Ay, 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 diddy-di-dum. Ay, 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 diddy-di-dum. Ay, diddy-di-di-dum. Here's the beat. Gets kind of high. Diddy-di-dum. Oh. Diddy-di-dum, oh, diddy-di-dum, oh, diddy-di-di, da-dee-di-di-di-di, the big part one more time. Diddy-di-dum, oh, diddy-da-da-dum, ay, diddy-di-di-di-dum, diddy-da-da-di-di-di-dum, oh, diddy-di-di-di-di-di-di from the beginning. Diddy-di-dum, ay, 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 diddy-di-dum, ay, 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 diddy-da-da-dum, ay, diddy-di-di-dum, ay, ay, diddy-di-dum, ay, 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 diddy-di-dum, ay, 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 diddy-da-da-dum, ay, diddy-di-di-dum, ay, ay, diddy-da-da-dum, ay, da-da-da-da-dum. Diddy-da-da, oh, diddy-da-da, oh, diddy-da-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da, yo, 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 diddy-da-da, ay, diddy-da-da-da, diddy-da-da-da, ay, diddy-da-da-da-da-da-da, ay, ay, diddy-da-da, ay, diddy-da-da-da, diddy-da.
Whoa. That was beautiful. Oh, man. And you're singing this with your grandfather, too. That's even more beautiful.
It's rare that his agent lets him be on camera.
So we'll begin to close out with a similar way that we did how we closed out last year. William and Maya, is there anything else you guys want to add?
I'm wearing your hat because you have your headphones on.
Yes. Yeah, couldn't wear the hat this time. You see if this is what's going on these days? Here we go. 1, 2. Without a warning, you stole my heart. You took it in darling and you tied a heart. You left me standing in the dark and crying. You said your love life for me was dying. When I'm begging you, baby, baby, please. I'm begging you, baby, I'm on my knees. Turn on your light, let it shine on me. Turn on your love light, let it shine on me. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Well, I get a little lonely in the middle of the night. I need you, darling, to make things right. When I beg you, baby, please. When I beg you, baby, I'm on my knees. Turn on your light, let's shine on me. Turn on your love light, let it shine on me. Let's shine on me, oh, let it shine, oh, let it shine. Shine on me, and on your love, let's shine on me, let's shine on me, let's shine on me, let's shine on me, let's shine on me. When I'm begging you, baby, I'm on my knees, and on your love, light, shine on me. I'm begging you, baby, please. I'm begging you, baby. I'm on my knees. Turn on your light, let's shine on me. Turn on your love light, let's shine on me. Let's shine on me. Let's shine on me. Let's shine on me. Let's shine on you. Let's shine on us. Let's shine on them. Let's shine all over us. Let's shine all over us. Let's shine all over us. Let's shine. Happy Hanukkah, everybody, from myself and AC Reboot. There's still a little time left in the cast. I can do one more if you'd like, or you can go your separate ways. I got one more. I got the go ahead from Mission Control. We'll end it on a little bit. And again, thank you, everybody. Thank you, ROI. Thank you, AC Reboot. Thank you for this taking place. It's actually a really beautiful thing. And I told William that it's an act of Gemilut Chasadim to be able to bring musicians into this, because all of us are out there struggling right now. And it's great to be a part of a community. It's great to be a part of putting this out there. So find your musicians out there. Let them know you care about them. And please open your doors to them. So here we go. This is Yochai. He's going to do some interpretive dancing, possibly. Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, now, light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Well, this little light of mine, well, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Not gonna hide it under a bucket, oh no, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna hide it under a bucket, oh no, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna hide it under a bucket, well, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, now this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, shine, shine. This little light of mine, well, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, all around this world, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, now, all around this world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around this world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, now this little light of mine, sing it everyone. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, now this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Now this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine now, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, 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 this little light of mine. Well, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. And everyone from your own homes, give me a big breath. Fill that up and give me some light there. Let it shine. Chag Sameach, Chanukah Sameach. Thank you, everybody. It's great to be here, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Night,
Good night.
everyone.
Donate at ACRe Boot, ACRe Boot.
I like Acre Boot better.
I know. It's like,
All right, good night, everybody. Be safe.
that was awesome. Good night, everyone.
Night.